Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. I could not wait to make this video today. One of those days when you get shoved out of bed. Hey, get your ass out there and do a reading. I know. That's my main guide, Isaac, talking to me very loud, very much. Hey, get out of bed. Okay, Isaac. So let's see where we go here. This is for whoever needs to hear this message. Some very interesting messages coming through today about destiny and fate and what people are here to do. We talk a lot about this. I do something called the Spiritual Business Class, which is happening in January. P.S. How timely of me to say this. We talk a lot about fate and destiny and what you're here to do. And I get more and more people reaching out to me. Almost as many people who want to have readings, which I don't do private readings anymore, but they want readings about their work, okay? About what they're here to do, about their, it's not just fate and destiny. It's more about the mission that they have, okay? And I feel like a lot of people are, the one thing that needing to be most understood is that we are here to make impact. Are you making impact? So you can have impact by raising children. You can have impact by leading a company that creates clean water. You know, I donate to a couple of different charities that clean up the ocean of plastics and things like that. I feel like a lot of people, and I saw this, I was talking with another friend of mine who's an astrologer, and he was talking about impact is really the thing, and how however you feel you experience that is true for you, okay? So how are you having impact? That's why we do the North Node classes. That shows you what your path is here in this life and what the work is, meaning what is the energy around the impact you are to have. You can have it in a lot of different ways. You can have it in a lot of different type of work environments or living environments or whatever. But in reality, it is finding fulfillment in your life is really what people seem to be searching for. And it is my concerted opinion, and also that astrologers, that fulfillment comes when you have impact. When you feel like your work matters. Okay? When you feel like you're helping other people, or you feel like you're doing something that is profoundly moving people or helping them in some way. So let's see, for this message here today, this does feel like about a big kind of destiny and life focus kind of reading. So let's see where we go here. All right. At noon today on Friday, I do a live. It's for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo about 2021. So we'll talk about that. And at 1 o'clock, we do the members only reading. And I'm going to be talking about the great conjunction that's happening on December 21st that we're all talking about now. Talk about impact. That's going to have impact. Okay. So underneath is observer. I saw this when I first put the deck out today. That was the first card I saw. That, my darling, is Aquarius energy. And that is the energy we're going to be moving into. Building blocks. Very earth energy there. That's Taurus energy. Peace. So this does feel to me like there's going to be some kind of peace, some kind of balance between how you envision your life and how you're actively experiencing it. How can you create impact through what you're building? And how can you build something that creates impact, right? Vice versa. Like if you're feeling like I'm in a cubicle and I'm not really doing anything for humanity, okay, so let's talk about what it is that you do want to do for humanity. What are you here to do? All right. And that's a big focus of why you be at peace, why you're at peace. This is why people say, I watched the Simon Sinek video. I love him. I think he's just a brilliant guy. If you haven't found Simon Sinek, I highly recommend him. Sinek. He's done many TED Talks. Well, there was one very important TED Talk. But a lot of the stuff he talks about is about how companies don't exist to make money. They exist to have impact in the world. And while we were in mid-century, 20th century, not 2020, in mid-century, after World War II, it was about creating stability for people. There was a lot of that focus on, two cars in every garage and a chicken in every pot and all of that kind of stuff. And now we're moving more into the age of Aquarius with the Great Conjunction. And it is going to be about impact. It is going to be about having impact in the world. And what does that look like for you? So let's see here, this reading for whoever needs to hear this. Either building your vision or envisioning your building, something like that. Something like that. All right, 7 of Cups underneath. Definitely some confusion here, no question about it. Definitely some confusion. 10 of Wands, 4 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Chariot, Star, King of Swords, Aquarian energy, seeing the future, moving away from this experience, Knight of Pentacles, which is about I break rocks. I just do something to create money for myself. It's not really about having any impact. It's really about stability. It's really about, and that is becoming super overwhelming to a lot of people. 10 of Wands. It's like, God, you only have so much life energy. And when you're in your spiritual path here, 4 of Swords, healing right now, a lot of you stepping into the healing energy, a lot of the ascension is around healing and teaching and guiding and leadership and other things. 10 of Cups, a lot of you in the spiritual path, in the twin flame journey, it's about healing relationship issues. Okay, 10 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Wow, this is about putting time and effort into something that's going to grow. That's when I knew my business was going to fail. This was a business I had. Well, it was okay. Money came in and money went out, but there was no growth to it, right? There was no growth to it. And I was having impact with the clients, and they're being able to connect on a more authentic level with their clients, their customers, their clients. So that was fine, okay, but it wasn't fulfilling to me. I didn't feel like it was my real calling, and as it turns out, it certainly wasn't. But it was in only a couple of hash marks off. It was about creating video and storytelling. What do you think I do here every day? I create video and I'm storytelling. So it's just a matter of using different things. And it was also about me being a teacher. And that was the piece of the puzzle that I was missing. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be moving forward. The issue is clarity, okay? The issue is clarity. The issue is I don't know what to do. I only know this. I only know about making money to pay bills, right? That's what I've been trained to do, or that's why I have this job, or that's why I have this life. And now, so what's going to be happening here is your meditation is going to go in the direction of, all right, what am I really here to build? Some of you are here to be builders. That's a Taurus card. Aquarius is, or Observer is Aquarius card. It's about building society, about building humanity. Instead of building a little thing, what's the purpose of the thing? Simon Sinek does talk about that. Like, what's the purpose? Companies exist to advance society. In the 21st century, they do. In the 20th century, not so much. Some of them just existed to exist. But if something is solving a problem for other people, you may think it's frivolous or stupid or whatever, but it is solving a problem, and so that is helping. All right, that is advancing. So I feel like a lot of you who are watching this, or whoever this message is for, it is about a higher calling. It is about a healing calling. Okay. And I feel like you're ready to just get in your car and leave that job. I'm going to sneeze. Something that you have built, I feel like you're going to leave it behind. And it's because the issue has been clarity. Where am I going? I don't want to get in my car and leave unless I know where I'm going. Okay, so King of Swords there. This is what you're envisioning, the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. When you step into the feeling that you want to create impact, you want to feel fulfilled, all right? What does that mean to you? What does that mean? I have a good friend who in college called me the night he was graduating and said, my parents are going to kill me. I'm going into the Peace Corps. He had a very expensive Ivy League education. And he thought his parents were going to be very upset with that choice. And I was like, why? Your parents, to me, seem like people who would understand that. And they did. They did. But he was so conditioned to think that that was not a career path because it wasn't with one of the big accounting firms or something like that. He was very conditioned to believe that that was not a choice that his parents would have embraced. And he was wrong about that. He was really wrong about that. And he's a very, very interesting guy who's helped people bring clean drinking water to villages in Africa. From his degree and from his connections in what he did in his life, he has been able to do a lot for people. So not everybody has to do that. Not everybody has to be, he's also gotten malaria twice. He's also, there's a lot of stuff that goes along with that life path. But I'm feeling here like, we're talking about ascension. We're talking about things that are now moving away from this Knight of Pentacles, very Virgo-esque, day-to-day, 9-to-5 job experience, now into a healing experience. Now, a lot of you who have North Node in Virgo or in the 6th house, it is about creating a day-to-day job that has real impact, that has, so whenever I see somebody, some of you guys come to my classes for North Node, and you're like, oh, North Node in Virgo, North Node in 6th house. Oh my God, that's about routine. That's about, I'm like, well, but what is the routine about? Look at the sign. What is the energy about? You just have to make a day-to-day routine around that impact. Okay? So Chariot here, moving things forward because of your healing. It's almost like it overlaps. Like things do move forward when you start to do the meditation and when you start to see the vision for your future. Things do move forward and you will walk away from this other job. I feel like that's almost past for you because you're getting more clear. This is in the past. This is observer. Like you get it. You know it. If you're watching this video, you sure damn well know that you're like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the work I'm doing. Okay, I'm not feeling how I'm impacting society. Am I impacting things in a positive way? Okay, let's see here. Please clarify the 10 of Wands. Empress. It's got to be Venus. It's got to come from your heart. And Chariot here, Cancerian energy, mothering, nurturing, some kind of heart-based thing. I feel like right now it's a lot of earth-based stuff, like a lot of people are staying at jobs for money or benefits or something like that. And I think that's all going to change. I think that's all going to be entangled for people. And I feel like you guys are very much on the healing road here. Please clarify the star. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Ask good questions. 5 of Pentacles. Magician. 6 of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be on a mission of mercy for people. There's going to be a lot of people who need assistance. who are not doing this work, okay? Who are not doing this work. And listen, that's not their destiny or fate in this life. No harm, no foul, right? But as we're going to talk about in the Earth Sign Live about 2020, resistance to technology is futile. And I realize that there is a whole raft of belief systems around technology and how evil it is and other things like that. Everything has the propensity for evil. Everything on this planet can be used. All you need to do is watch an episode of MacGyver and know that you can use your shoelaces and a toothbrush to overwhelm the guards, and I mean, anything can be used as a weapon. Anything can be used. And so this is about de-weaponizing things that are being used against people. It is about using technology for the fulfillment and the advancement of society, and not the enslavement of society. That's the difference here, okay? I feel like some of you could be on the forefront of that. And what's being asked of you here is to meditate and journal. I say it all the time, and everyone's like, oh God, that's so boring. I don't want to do that. It's the stupidest thing ever because I can't do it. All right, so that's my college roommate. Okay, so what you're needing to do here is to kind of get out from underneath this 10 of Wands a little bit if you can. And over the course of the next couple weeks, especially next week as we move into the Great Conjunction, you're going to need to do some self-care. You really are. You're going to need to do some self-care. You're going to need to observe things, to step back and see how, your life is impacting the world. How are you impacting the world? And I feel like you're going to be like the King of Swords, Queen of Swords here, and, generating passion for yourself about something you want to do, something that makes sense to you, so you can manifest from the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. You have the tools. I feel like the big message here is you have what you need. You just don't know how to put it into practice, like me. Okay, I'll just use me as an example. I know how to make video. I know how to drive audience because I was a TV news producer. I know how to connect with audience. I know how to read tarot because I've been doing it for 25 years or whatever. And I couldn't understand how all of those things fit together until I went through massive awakening. And how did that happen? I let a tower moment happen. I let the tower fall on me. Okay, I let that happen. But you don't have to. Okay, you can move into answers, talk to your spirit guides, see what's ahead. 10 of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. You're going to have to. The answer here is there isn't some kind of magic bullet that one day you're going to wake up as a different person. You're transforming day by day. It's very incremental. And you're going to have to put in the time and the effort, okay, as we're, ironically enough, moving into Capricorn time, where Saturn, Jupiter conjunction, it moving into Aquarius, 0 degrees Aquarius. 0 degrees Aquarius is a fresh start. So with this last little bit of Capricorn energy and the Saturnian, conjunction with Jupiter, use that for good, right? Just, oh, Saturn, oh God, right? Don't go down that road. Instead, okay, how can I use that to my benefit? I can put in the time and effort it's going to take to open up to my spirit guides, open up to my healing of like, oh, okay, I have all these skill sets. I have all these things. What am I naturally drawn to? What is naturally happening? What if I got to the end of my life and I said, this is what I wished I would have done? That is your ascendant. Okay. By the way, when you're looking at your own chart, your ascendant is reflecting to you the energy, that which you laid on your deathbed in your last life and said, damn, I wish I had done that. Mine is Libra. Okay? Libra has to do with relationships. It has to do with justice. It has to do with truth. Okay? So these are the things that have impacted my life in a big way. This is what's going on with you. Fast forward yourself to the end of your life. What would you be upset if you didn't do? And what would that look like? Can you ask that question of your spirit guides? That's what I think is being asked of you right now. Okay? All right. So I am going to continue on. I do see a couple of, that's because that's Venus right there. I see, let's see, Cancer and Aquarius for sure. Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo. If you're dealing with any of those signs, we'll take a look at that. Okay? So, link is below for you, for whoever needed to hear this message. December 19 to 21. All right. I'll see you over there. Link is below.